Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to Charm City. I'm Katie, this is Ross, and today we're going to talk to you about local offerings, local beers. So we're really excited about this. It's one of our favorite topics. We love local beers. We're going to walk you through why it's important to have local beers on your menu, and then of course the glassware to serve it for a great presentation. So Ross, tell our viewers, why is it important to keep a local offering on the menu? We've talked about it before, but go ahead and remind us.
Yeah, so local beer is really important for a few reasons. One of the clearest ones is just freshness. If you have to ship something less distance, it's going to be fresher because it gets to you quicker. The other thing is sort of a sense of local pride. You're going to find that if you have 3 beers on your menu and 2 of them are from out of state or even out of country, and then one of them is from right in your own hometown or your home state at least, people are going to opt for that option, and if they are branching out for the first time, they're more likely to try something that's local. And then third is the support that you can get from a local brewery. So if you put their beer on draft, highlight it, showcase it, you're offering their beer an avenue for them to expand their audience and their fans. They're going to recognize that, and they may help you out via social media shout outs, coming to the actual bar or restaurant and just saying hi, or doing an event there, like maybe a tap takeover or a beer dinner. It allows you a lot of unique opportunities that not every craft brewery can offer. So supporting your local breweries really allows you to get the most support back from them.
Absolutely. We love the idea of co-branding. We're really big in brands here with Bldg46. And it doesn't just have to be on draft, right? You've got some really great options in front of us in cans and bottles. So walk us through what you have today.
Yeah, so specifically focusing on one type of package, cans obviously are doing really well right now and growing. A lot of breweries are doing all cans or switching to cans, doing split cans and bottles. They're just in right now, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But if you wanted to highlight some of your can offerings, Cardinal has these great glasses that are can shape, and I've seen some breweries using these and pushing these as their own branded glassware because it lets the guest know when they're drinking at wherever, the bar or the restaurant, that when they go shop for the beer, they're looking for a can. We have one that's just glass, and then we have one also, this is kind of a fun touch. This has like a chalkboard surface on there, which if you wanted to write out the name of the brewery or the beer, you could do like a special on local cans and write everything out so nobody gets any of their beers confused. So this allows for a lot of just nice extra touches, a little bit of a personal touch.
Absolutely. So going back to like an event that you could do with a local brewery, this is a great way to highlight each one of the beers while they're there with you.
Yeah, and the ones that we brought are Union's Anthem, which is Gold Ale, brewed right here in Baltimore. And then one from just a little bit south, it's Atlas District Common, another great light option.
And that one's from DC, so still close, regionally located, so we consider that part of the local offering as well.
Yeah. And then next, if you are, we talked a lot about glassware variety, and basically the more the better. But if you're looking to showcase your local offerings with one specific style of glass, that's always an avenue you can take. And we talked about this, that if you don't want to spend all the money to get glassware specific to every style that you have, if you can find a really high-end multi-purpose glass, it's still a huge upgrade from the 16-ounce mixing glass.
Absolutely.
So this is a really great one from Libby, appropriately named craft beer glass. It's 16 ounces, so it's going to be standard draft pour and fine for cans and bottles as well. And I chose to showcase this glass with our hoppy offerings. We have another one from Atlas in DC. This is Rowdy, which is a rye ale. And then the Baltimore IPA, Loose Cannon from Heavy Seas. As you see, it's sort of thin down in the body here, which is great for maybe your lighter styles or your lagers that are going to have great clarity. But out here, it sort of acts as a tulip or a bulge. So and then condenses down, which that combination is going to condense the nose, so that would work really well for hoppy offerings. I also really like the feel of the glass, and that it's got a nice solid base. It's just a really good glass from Libby, and I'm a big fan.
Absolutely. As a fan of the guest experience, this is a great glass to take to a table, to open up the beer and pour it while you're at the table. So it's important to educate your servers on how to do that and make sure that you're giving that really great experience every single time.
Yeah. Up next,
Yeah.
let's say you've invested a lot of money into really high-end glassware specific to styles. There's no reason to take a step back from that just because you have local beer, and you don't need to showcase it via glassware. If you're using a great glass like this Spiegelau stout glass, you don't need to invest in other glassware just for your local stuff. So we have First Meal, which is a breakfast stout from RAR. They're a brewery out on the Eastern Shore, Maryland, in Cambridge. And there's no better experience than using a specific style glass for a specific style of beer. There's other ways to highlight local offerings via your menu, getting servers and bartenders to mention that you have local beer and being up to date. So we're not telling anybody to invest further if they've already diversified their glassware portfolio. You can still use glassware that's specific to one style as long as you're highlighting your local offerings in some other way via menu, servers, tap handles, etc.
Awesome. So that's all the time we have for today, so thank you for tuning in. Today we talked to you about Local Brews, why it's important to have it on your menu, and then we walked through several styles of glassware that can help highlight that local menu offering that you have, that you've invested in. So make sure to follow us on Instagram at Bldg46, Bldg46, or email your questions, comments, beer suggestions, love those, either at Katie@TabletopJournal.com or Ross@TabletopJournal.com. So thanks, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Remember, tabletop matters.